So, I have finished these two darling sisters. This mod is inspired from my character, the Dragonborn, called Ragni. Now, these two are sisters in this mod, and it's up to you to use your imagination and their backstory, as it is with your character, your sort of where they come from, what do they do. It is two travelling sisters. That's all I'm going to put from their backstory, and it's up to you to role-play them into your game, whatever story you wish to see fit. But Ragni was actually my first female Dragonborn, and that was only like a year ago I started doing that. Centaurus has always been my Dragonborn, but I always felt that just one character did way too much, so I split it up to multiple characters in one save. And Ragni came along, which is kind of inspired from Avatar The Last Airbender, but also which is Zora. And I didn't even know that Ragni actually shares a name with the character in the Avatar universe, which is actually the girlfriend of Avatar Kyoshi, and they've got very similar hairstyles. And when she gets Dragonborn, she's got orange eyes, and she looks more sort of Ragni inspired. But from what you're seeing here, these two sisters is one character for me. She kind of starts off like this when she's adventuring. She's a bit skinnier when she starts off, she's got no abs. But eventually she's an adventurer, and she becomes Dragonborn, and by the end of it, she fucking, hey nice. She becomes this, but with like Dragonborn eyes. So it's inspired from my character, my Dragonborn. It's up to you to decide what these girls are in your game, and how they came to be. So one's sword and shield. She's also got perks for an axe and a shield and sword. I'd suggest massive equipment, so you can have like a sword on one side and an axe on the other. It's just an SKC plug-in, but it's awesome. And then you've got Ragni, who is your archer. So she's up front, and she's sniper. I've set up with AI, so they will travel the world, go to different places during the day. During maybe Monday, Tuesday, they'll spend their life in Whiterun. I try to make them feel like alive. So during like the early morning hours of like 8 to 10, they'll shop. They'll be out here. They'll use idle markers and shit. They'll go into the shops, sell some gear. They won't actually, but to you, it looks like they are. And then they'll travel the Whiterun hold and maybe some other hold on the distance, and they'll go to Markarth, and they'll go to Solitude, and they'll go to Windhelm, and they'll go to Riften, and they'll circle around. So I'm not too sure how. I made sure that their travel AI isn't random, but their shopping one is. So they're not going to follow each other around all the time. They'll go to different places in the town and shop differently and that sort of stuff. But they will travel together. Hopefully they'll travel together. So you'll come across them on the road. You could be in Dawnstar on Thursday and come across them maybe because they're in Windhelm, they're travelling to Dawnstar because it's close. So I kind of want them to feel like they're alive, like they're part of your game. Like my other followers, like Lyra, she travels, Cecilia travels. Oh damn, I gotta fix that up. That's gross. So things like that, yeah. It's just, I kind of want it to be, well, immersive, to make it feel like they're part of your game, like they're not just some boring NPCs that sit beside the in all day, all week, all year, like a lot of follow mods out there do. So, yeah, there's not much to really say. I could show you combat. There's no real point, They're using a sword and board and an archer, a sniper. So 2 is always better than 1. It's going to be an ESP because ESL, the 2 of these won't really work. This will have too many. Even Celia's got too many. I'm going to make a bloody ESP version of that one. There'll be slight clipping here at the arms and stuff when they cross their arms. But I've been working on their armors for a bit to try and fix all the crap up. I'm not even sure if I want gloves on, like the arm bands, or just leave the leg bands, and I don't know. Find out what you guys comment on the Nexus for, but I'm going to have to fix that up.
Hello.
Maybe scale the boobs back a bit so they don't clip through the hide. But yeah, I'm pretty much ready to go. I sort of wing shit all the time, so I'll upload it and maybe I check the AI. Hopefully it's working. Please be no one naked behind me. But it should work perfectly fine. We'll come across them in the world and that sort of stuff. The Ragni and Apple side are ready to go. So hopefully you guys enjoy this mod when I upload to the Nexus. And I upload to the Nexus, if I got a brain cell left, I might remember to link the mod into the YouTube video, but knowing me, probably not. So anyway, guys, I hope you're having a good day. You know, don't get Rona, any of that shit. Nah, actually, I'm changing my mind now. Go get Rona. Should be double vax or triple vax or whatever the fuck runs in your country, but go get it. You know, build some immune system or some shit. Catch you guys later. Have a good one.